Good morning, dear learners. In today's computer class, I will explain you about some basic aspects of a presentation. Okay, in previous class we have learned about that which points we should keep in our minds while creating presentation, or the points to make the presentation effective. Okay, so today we will move ahead in the chapter and we will discuss about the physical aspects of presentations. Okay, as we all knows that a presentation is made up of different slides. Okay, so slide is the basic element of the presentation, but there are some other important elements that we use in our presentation. So now we will discuss about those elements. Okay, so in slide, when we add any slide in a presentation, so we cannot use the blank slide. We need some elements for inserting pictures, for writing text, or for many other purposes. We need different kinds of tools or elements, okay, using which we can actually create our presentation. Okay, so as you all can see here in this page, the basic elements of a slide. First is the title. So the title is the very basic element in any slide. Whenever you insert any slide, so the topmost at the topmost area of the slide you will find the title element. So this is basically for writing the heading of your topic, whatever you're going to explain in the presentation. So the topic, it should be written in the title element, or the title element is actually a kind of a text box in which we can write headings. Okay, so the font in this title is larger than the rest of the font that you have used in the slide. Okay, so basically it gives an overview that what is the topic to be discussed in the presentation. It gives audience an idea of the topic or the slide what you're going to explain about. Second is subtitle. So a subtitle in this element you can write messages or brief description, very short description of the slide data, means whatever you are using in your presentation, so contents you can explain in short. Okay, so this part comes below the title part, the title element. In this you can describe the things, okay, but not in very detail. Okay, you can explain it in short, because earlier also I explained you that you should balance the information in the slide. We cannot add so much text in the slide. Next is drawing objects. So drawing objects, if it is required, it's not compulsory to use drawing objects in each slide, but if it is required, if you want to draw something, if you want to draw curves or lines or word art or auto shapes, anything, so for that we can use drawing object. Drawing object is very important element for any slide, because a number of times we need to show the things in a more impressive way. So for that we can use different drawing objects to make our presentation more attractive and more beautiful. Next element is clip art and pictures. So yes, without using pictures or clip arts we cannot complete our presentation, because the purpose of presentation is to present the thing visually, and if we are making so much effort, so it's very important to use the things properly, to use the two elements properly. Okay, the proper use of element can make your presentation wonderful. So in this clip art and pictures option, basically it is for inserting pictures in your document. Okay, and clip arts are in OpenOffice Impress. There is a library of some pictures which you can use at clip arts. Clip arts are like images. There are different categories about which you want to explain in your slide. So there are some categories for which there are certain clip arts already stored in Impress, so you can just insert it directly from the library. Okay, you do not need to search it. And rest pictures, so if you have any picture in your system or in your mobile phone, so you can use those, you can insert those pictures also. Okay, you can use pictures gallery for inserting pictures. Okay, next topic is slide components used for reference. So basically in this part we will discuss about some very important feature provided by OpenOffice Impress. See, whenever we create any presentation, so we always keep audience in our minds for whom we are creating presentation. Okay, in front of them you are going to show your presentation, or you are going to explain it. Okay, so see, as we all knows that in slides only we cannot describe the things in very detailed form, we can describe the thing in a very short form, in a very balanced form. Okay, so there are some additional features we can say that there are some additional features which we can use while giving presentation or while preparing presentation. Okay, so one is the handout. So handouts are, see, sometimes it is required that suppose you have a very large number of audience in front of you and you are showing anything on the projector, and suppose there is a audience are not able to see the contents properly. So for that, what we can do, we can create handouts. So handouts is just a kind of a hard copy in which we print the compressed version of the slides of a presentation. Okay, so in handouts you can give handouts to the audience so that they can understand properly, they can see the things and they can relate the things properly with your presentation. So this is basically when the number of audience is very large and you are going to deal a very big audiences, so you can give handouts as a hard copy to the audience. This is basically for audience. Okay, so audiences can use it, they can see and they can relate it with your presentation, they can understand in a proper way. Next is speaker's note. Speaker's note is for the presenter who is presenting the presentation. So this is for the speakers. So this feature is available just below the slide. We have a pen where we can add speaker's note. Speaker's note is means if you want to note something about your presentation topic, if you want to explain anything and you want to mark some points that you have to remember while giving presentation, so those kinds of points you can note down in the speaker's note part. Okay, next is outline. So outline is the summarized version of your slides, means whatever titles or subtitles you have mentioned in all the slides, so you can use outlines for just to review that what contents you have included in your slides. Okay, so it just give you overall content, it shows you overall contents of the slide, the main headings or main subheadings of the presentation or slides. Yes, the difference between handouts and outline is the handouts are the compressed version of the slides of your presentation, and outlines are the summarized version of a slide that display only title and main title like this. It doesn't show the slide overall. These are handouts. As you all can see, in handouts we have as it is slides in a printed form, but in the outline we have only headings or titles of the slide. Okay, so this is the difference between handouts and outlines. Okay, remaining topics we will discuss in the next class. Okay, so revise these points and complete the assignment I gave. See you in the next class. Bye bye.